Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we see further expansions happening here in Giga Berlin. The stamping area is going to be expanded, so that is the next stage of being able to do even more cars. But not only this is what we're going to talk about today. We have more footage from the Model 3 spotted in Fremont area and why I think we do expect too much of this refresh. It might be smaller and not so visible to us as many expect. So we're going to look into further details here and some information from Reuters. Now we have more updates as well from Ford, which is not able to earn any money. This is a big issue for many car makers out there, and especially Ford has been the first actually admitting that they are not earning any money with EVs. And the other car makers like the entire VW group or other car makers like BMW or Mercedes, they are all putting, for example, the cars they sold together. So you have no idea what the actual margin is for each car. And that is the issue when it comes to EV car makers that are selling ICE cars and EVs. But nevertheless, we can clearly see Tesla is extending, is even increasing the lead. Only BYD can kind of follow Tesla's growth rate here. Then we have GM, of course, only being able to be at that spot here because they have the partnership with the Chinese car maker and they sell this very small, cheap car at a very low price, so they can actually be able to reach this level of cars. If it comes to GM's own production, it doesn't really look good at all. Now, for Tesla, it looks very good. January is out and we are at 3,858 cars for January. This is almost twice as much as the best month we had in January in 2020. Now keep in mind, and this is the good news, Germany and the UK have not reported any sales in January, so we can expect even more numbers to come on top. So this is going to be easily something like 10K. And this is just astonishing. Again, just to be fair, and we want to be kind of transparent here, those numbers are not fair to last year because Giga Berlin was not producing cars yet. The actual growth rate when it comes to this year, we're going to see it next year. And I do expect even more cars next year, of course. But the growth is so big because we didn't have Giga Berlin yet. Now looking into John Lawler, who actually said that the Ford EV business is not currently profitable, but said that higher margins will be unlocked with its next generation vehicle. So I do like how they take the words next generation platform, next generation vehicle, now talking about 2025, like VW is talking about 2026. I mean, this is another 2 years into the future. Just look 2 or 3 years back when you talk about Tesla in 2020. I mean, that was a different world, and that's where Tesla was. They had the first profitable year in 2020, just barely being achievable in the plus zone here. But then in 2021 and then in 2022, they catched even GM. And now they're on their track to catch even VW this year. And I think Toyota is just a question of time. Again, they are not in the EV business yet. And the way to make money with ICE cars is not getting better over the next 2-3 years. So I do expect it to happen somewhere 2024. If lucky, Tesla could be the most profitable EV car maker, in general car maker in the world. Sales in January are further declining. In the United States, Tesla up by 23% despite all the struggles. And we have Stellantis, GM, Subaru, Ford, Daimler, VW Group, Toyota, Hyundai, Kia, BMW, all going down the road. Now, looking into the Cybertruck, they are testing right now the Cybertruck. This is a nice look here. You actually see that they have loaded a lot of wheels on top. They just want to test, that is my opinion, they want to test the range with a fully loaded Cybertruck. which is as well a good sign that they are already in the testing process here to even further get efficiency right. They can still work on that. So very good signs here for a soon, hopefully being launched event in Austin. Now looking into the Model 3 or also called Highland project, just as a reminder, Reuters reported that the revamp is called Project Highland, which we all know about, but the focus is on lowering production cost, guys. So I don't think it will be a redesign. I don't think that a lot of stuff is going to change outside. But what we can expect is that it's just getting more efficient. Either the production, which didn't get an update for a long time in Fremont and in Shanghai for the Model 3. It has been quite some time. And the Model Y, when it comes to Giga press and the parts put together, like 169 fewer pieces and 1,600 fewer walls. This is something that the Model 3 doesn't have. So in the point where we are right now with decreasing prices and some sort of price war out there, it is very important for Tesla to even be more efficient when it comes to cutting costs in the Model 3 production. And this is the focus. So we can expect maybe a single mode front casting for the Model 3. We can expect further updates inside the car, but I don't expect too much outside. We're going to look into an example here. Maybe it's going to be like slight stuff happening in the front side. It makes the car look a bit more sportive, but this is just an animation here, which is not proof that Tesla is actually going to do that. And if we look into the footage we have seen many times now on the street, I am not aware of so big changes. So major redesign changes are not visible, to be honest with you. So I expect that a lot of stuff is happening inside the car. And I think the casting will be one thing. And of course, we can maybe expect slight changes in the back as well. We're going to look into a picture in a moment. But maybe, and this is the point here, we might get the option of a steering wheel like in the Tesla Semi, or for the yoke, the option to choose that one as well. But these are, again, options and maybe one big change that could happen inside. But don't expect extra things to happen, as Tesla has to be efficient and drive costs down, and they cannot compete in this kind of economic situation here where car prices are going down by putting extra stuff in. This is not going to happen. Here in the back, you see clearly, from my perspective here, no major changes. It looks like they have a spoiler on top, which is not as, it is in this case, not a performance variant. So I don't think any other major changes are happening here soon. So let me know what you think about that. Are you waiting for an update when it comes to the Model 3? Please let me know about that. And if you want to discuss anything about EVs, you can come to ecarreview.com. I do have my German group over there, but you're welcome if you're an English-speaking foreigner. This is no problem at all. So check out ecarreview.com. Check out the website. Vote for your Tesla. Thank you very much and bye-bye.